series on Velvet cycles. In this recent series, she shows about the DV situation. Now, one thing which is true to form is that Velvet do feel that she is better than the other ladies that sing Carbonation, which in fact is not. She's the same. Uh, Even with Citizen, um, she like there's a bit in it where she's comparing the DV levels and saying that how her DV was worse than Holly's. Now, in any situation where a woman is in DV, right, it doesn't matter, which I think Medea highlights. It doesn't matter. DV is DV because the way how Citizen was punching down on Holly, right, right, it just shows that he is liable to do it to Velvet. But Velvet, the one thing that I notice is that how right she when she talks about her DV, she tends to forget all the stuff that Nature Boy did when he put us when there was a circle formed and she was beat to her clothes dropped off of her when he slammed her head into the toilet when he beat her and then pretended that how they had lice. Now beat her and he pulled out her lock out of her hair and pretended that they had um that they had lice and they all cut their hair out. This is the time he thought that how she was looking at True. Now, besides that, she has continuously come up here and defended or whatever be the front man for Citizen. Citizen, on the other hand, like because he was in jail, I think last week, couple weeks ago, I think it was, and she still, I will say, like he's still like servicing, like being the front runner for Citizen, but and it's like I said, she has a type definitely because like from Solar, Citizen, Yakin the Good, Shaka, she has a type. She definitely has a type. She just shows that how she doesn't learn from her lessons. Now in Choices, what Medea's done, she's done, I think it's episode 15 now. You can see the cycles and stuff what Velvet goes through, that she go through or put herself through, because she doesn't necessarily have to put herself through. She loves to be told that she's beautiful and all this, but the biggest thing is that how when you find out a man is doing whatever, sorry, I got the asthma. You have to find out. You either step away, right? Because sometimes it's better to have no man than have a man that's walking alongside you. You're defending this man. Now, I have got done reactions on Velvet where she's talking to Savannah, she's talking to other women, she's going up against Holly. She's even talked about how Holly wears her headscarf, which is neither here nor there. Holly's been through a lot. In fact, I'm even surprised she's still standing. Like I said, the lady has a lot of foundation. She works, she does a whole heap of things, and Velvet is not nothing like that. So Velvet's only defense is to talk about her looks and to defend Citizen. Um, the choices she makes is kind of crazy, but um, in her mind, she, like I've always said for a lot of time, because when I see it in the comment section, I'm like, yeah, like people, when people talk in the comment section of a video or a live, and you think to yourself, yeah, everybody's kind of on the same thinking kind of thing, because um she is stuck in carbonation. She still thinks she's queen of the earth plane. She thinks she's better than everyone else. It does come down to skin tone with her. I think light skin, dark skin, a little bit. And she's never charged Nature Boy. She's ran to the embassy. She's done a couple things, but she's never charged Nature Boy. In fact, Janae was I would say, as much as I dislike Janae a lot, Janae is the bigger one who actually went and did something about it. And I think I think Nature Boy would have been stopped a long time ago. Really, basically, I really do think that. But but it took Janae to stop Nature Boy so he can get the sentences that he is in now. Velvet, though her father came, tried to get her out of South America, she never wavered. She stayed by Nature Boy's side. Now, when you're watching it in real time, it's crazy. But the thing is, the thing is, that how um Nature Boy is being kind of what you call it, always being the one who who always figures he is beyond touchable. And I feel also um what's the name? Velvet is the same. Velvet does not, does not. Right, okay, accountability is sometimes the hardest thing that you take on, but Velvet literally has never said, okay, yeah, I was in a bad situation. She has lived off the cult name, and also I believe that how I'm hoping that as the children get older, things will change for, well, mostly the children really, but um Velvet do actually have a cycle. If you watch Medea's choices from 1 to 15 right now, you'll see there is a cycle. It is a really mad cycle. It's kind of crazy like that. But yeah, it's interesting. You know what I mean? It's interesting. I love to hear the other opinions of others and what they're saying, because they see stuff that you might not see, and Medea definitely picks up on a lot of stuff, and um and also Fundi does it in her own way. So um Velvet, I don't think Velvet's ever going to change. She's going to be in her 30s and she will never change. She will never expand on certain things. The only good, I think, just her traveling to South America, because she's never traveled no further than South America, which is still America. She's never she's never seen other places or other people, so her experiences is very much, limited. So when she's talking, she talks from an ignorant place. She wants to be that ghetto. She wants to be that person. Um, like they say that children grow up seeing their parents and then they tend to mimic the parents. And I mean, Pop Marquez did the best he can. May he rest in peace. He did the best he can, but she's never changed. She's never changed how she is. Even when you go on Bigo now, right? Oh no, it's a lie. YouTube, yes, she's doing motherly chores and stuff like that, but it's like the children do look good. The children are taken care of, but it's just that one thing. I think she wants to be married and all that, and I thinking that she thinks Citizen's gonna be that man, but Citizen is not that man, because Citizen is just like Nature Boy. He is the epitome of Nature Boy. There is no difference, right? The only difference is that he's got an accent, and you know, he doesn't show no let up on certain stuff. But that's my opinion in it, my perspective on certain stuff. But yeah, I have posted Medea's choices on the post. You can go and see from there is a playlist as well. I think I should just post the playlist so that you can see the choices that Velvet makes. Sometimes you're a bit like, wow, like, but in other, but then she did go to carbonation very young. So she's kind of grown up with carbonation. Nature Boy has definitely molded her very well. And I still say to this day, if Nature Boy was to come out of jail now or tomorrow, she'll be with him. As long as he says he's not Polly. So that's how I always think, and that's how I would stay on that for a long time, because there's no way that I will be going out with someone who looks exactly like my ex. Same star sign, same stance, is only the accent is different. And I feel that's where Velvet gets blinded. I think they said that, I think I heard through the streets of YouTube how they broke up, um, and he was looking for a new victim. But he's been looking for other victims for a long time. There's nothing new there. So, he tends to, because he's an agency, he tends to get them through that. But, I don't really look too deeply. But like I said, it's good to go to Medea, and others actually wait for her to post the series. It's yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I know I keep pausing, but yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna leave it right there, and I think I've posted the playlist. I can't remember. I have to go check. But I'll see you. Sorry, this is the asthma. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. And please leave a comment and like and sub underneath the live. And I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.